What's going on, guys? OneEyedBandit back again with yet another video talking about more Dragon Ball FighterZ. And if you haven't seen my Goichi tier list compared to my tier list, then go check that out. It's doing pretty well. I said if you guys get to 20 likes, then I would do like Sonic Fox versus mine or whatever, or just look at Sonic Fox's in general, because I think his is a little bit more controversial than Goichi's was. And especially after he won the recent tournament, Madrid, Spain, there's probably a reason why you see an influx in base Vegetas while you're playing online. And so let me just begin and let's just start talking about this tier list, because I think it's okay. So when we look at Sonic Fox's tier list, right, we have the basic, of course, Kid Buu, GT Goku, Bardock, and Teen Gohan. We're gonna talk about this in a little bit. I think my boy Krillin always gets the short end of the stick. Like look at this, literally anything on the planet, Krillin. Krillin just doesn't get enough credit, man. I'm telling you, he's a little bit, it's all because of the rocks. But also, if you see right here, he says in this tweet, S Tier is the only one ordered. Let me know what you think. And he also says, this is his current tier list on the meta with the thought of both characters neutral and assist in mind. And so when we talk about S Tier, this is his ordered list, which is crazy because Kid Buu definitely belongs in there. His neutral is really, really good. Assist, literally like the best mix-up tool in the game. His assist right now at the current moment, people are starting to realize how godlike it is, even though it's always been godlike. So the fact that Kid Buu is right there, again, just makes perfect sense. GT Goku, I'm starting to see a trend of people like saying how Kid Buu is probably the #1 best in the game. To me, I think GT Goku is better than Kid Buu, just because of the fact that his beams, like his neutral is really, really good, but I think it can be argued over who is better or not. Bardock, of course, we all know, to me, I've said it before, to me Bardock is the most undisputed, most balanced character in my opinion. I know people hate his auto combo, but Teen Gohan has a better auto combo than Bardock. I think Bardock is he's just so associated with mashing in people's heads that they just have him so high up there. I definitely feel like Bardock is just completely balanced, and once he gets nerfed, it'll suck, but there's nothing you can do. He's gonna stay on my team because he's my favorite character. He's my favorite Dragon Ball character, essentially. And then let's base Vegeta. Base Vegeta, Sonic Fox won the World Tour Madrid, Spain with this character. He used base Vegeta, Kid Buu, and GT Goku. Obviously, two of them are very top tier characters, of course, in the S class. And then base Vegeta on a lot of people's tier list is, here. He's A+ or A even. And Sonic Fox has made the statement that he is S tier. Even once the tournament ended, he was just like, this character is S tier. I literally just won Madrid, Spain with this character, and you're gonna tell me that he's below S tier? But I think the thing with that is, I definitely feel like Kid Buu makes base Vegeta even better because of his mix-up that he gets with it. But the insane part is, I'm gonna try to scroll up real quick and show you guys that Sonic actually stated that he has a character, or he has a character that he may drop Kid Buu for, and that's insane to me, because how is a character going to be worth replacing Kid Buu's assist? Right here, I must optimize my team even further. Even with defeating Go1, I feel like I can make my team just slightly stronger. And surprisingly, it has to do with replacing Kid Buu. My secret, base Vegeta, blank, and GT Goku. Who could that be? If you guys have any ideas, speculate down below. I'm going to say maybe Gotenks, because Gotenks kind of has a similar assist with when it comes to like locking people down. So like when it comes to like Kid Buu, and then I think of Gotenks immediately right after. I feel like those two have the best lockdown assist in the game. And definitely is, I don't know, it'll be interesting to see who he replaces Kid Buu with. But let's get back to the tier list. Again, Sonic said Base Vegeta is up there, and I mean, even Goichi was like, I underestimated how good Base Vegeta is, but I think we need to see Base Vegeta more so without Kid Buu assist. But I don't know, Base Vegeta reminds me a lot of Bardock in a way, because, you know, he has a somewhat like lariat move, even though, you know, it's not as safe to do, but it's still a very good move for controlling neutral. His Destructo Disc style move is really, really good. His Ki Blast is good. Base Vegeta is really good, but would you actually put him in S tier? Or is he just, is it the Sonic Fox syndrome, right? Is he S tier because Sonic Fox won? That's basically what I'm getting at here, because I feel like he's more A+ tier, but again, that's just me. The character is good, but I mean, when we talk about Sonic Fox, this guy used to play Beerus. He won a mini tournament with Beerus. He said Beerus was godlike at one point. Like, so how much stock can we put into what Sonic Fox says sometimes? Although, you know, he is undisputably one of the best players in the game. You know, Goichi and him back and forth, just all the time. So it makes sense to have to listen to what he has to say, because he's a godlike player. There's no doubt about that. But I actually enjoy how his list looks, because again, I'm gonna pull up my list for you guys and show you what it looks like compared to mine. All right, so when we look at my tier list, our tier list is pretty much the same, like when it comes to how it's ordered or labeled or whatever. So you have S tier, A+, A, B, and then of course literally anything on the planet, and then Krillin. But I guess he doesn't have a C, and then of course the whole D thing is just a troll. But I do want to, you know, once again with my tier list, I said some controversial things like Yamcha is actually B tier to me, when damn well knowing he is A+ tier. Yamcha is very, very good in this game, and he is not to be slept on. I think the thing with Sonic's tier list though is he has more characters within the A+ range than he has within A or even B. And that is very interesting to me, especially considering when we put like when we look at his B, I feel like his B, my C and my D they're kind of similar in a way. Like, he has B tier Captain Ginyu, mine was C. I feel like his B tier is it's the C tier of my list, really. So his Captain Ginyu's there. I put Tien there mainly because Tien is like a really, really basic character. He's just so straightforward. Even though he has a lot of necessary tools to like get what he needs, like a low 2L, which a lot of characters actually don't have. Also put Videl in there. I think Videl is actually higher up on this list. I'm pretty ashamed that I put her in C. She can be very, very good for mix-up, especially if you don't know what you're doing with the character. And looking at my list, I'm like, I can't wait to redo mine for when Broly comes out, because I look at my list and I'm like, wow, this is really, really trash. So I don't know. I apologize for putting my list out the way I did. It's a pretty controversial list, but again, when we compare my list to his, A+, let's see. I'm surprised he actually put Adult Gohan in A+, because a lot of people think Adult Gohan is S. So that is very, very strange. But when we look at our list, A+, he has, you know, Android 21 in there, of course, Broly, Cell, Zamasu, you know, Trunks is in there, you know, Super Saiyan Goku's in there, Piccolo, a lot of characters on this list or in my A+. I think all the characters in my A+ are in his A+. And then of course when we talk about A, that's a different story. I want to know what the criteria for going in A is, because it seems like a lot of his A tier characters are just like they just have so many issues. Or like when we look at Goku Black, his assist is really good, of course, right? He has a beam just like Super Saiyan Goku, but the fact that he is basically his season 1 self, the only thing they have really changed about Goku Black is they gave him a nice little corner combo, and of course his Ki Blaster faster. And so it's just like, what does he get? He doesn't really get anything. Blue Vegeta, again, I feel like Blue Vegeta is a little bit worse than A, because he doesn't really have much, honestly. Could definitely use a better set of tools. I think Sonic Fox is actually sleeping on Cooler. Cooler should definitely, to me, be an A+. Cooler has or wait, did I even put, I think, yeah, I put Cooler in A, but I don't think Cooler belongs in B. I think he belongs, or I don't think Cooler belongs in A, just A alone. I think he belongs in A+. Again, most of my list is like null and void these days, because I made this list just not knowing certain things. So I think Cooler, through seeing a lot of more people play him, I think he's pretty good. I think he's a very slept on character, so I think he belongs up here as well. 17 just has issues that can easily be fixed. Same thing with Beerus. Beerus could be the most godlike player if his orbs just weren't super dashable through. I'm surprised he put Vegito at A. Just his legs alone warrant, to me, him being A+. I think Majin Buu belongs lower on this list. I think Janemba is good where he's at. Most of his A characters are good where they're at. I think no matter how you put it, when you look at my list, like my list, the higher tier characters on my list are way better than or my thought process on putting the higher tier characters is just like better than my lower tier characters. You could tell who I put here because of A, like my experience with them, or just like B, how I don't care for those characters mainly. And that's not how I should have looked at it. But when I get to look at Sonic Fox's list, it makes a little bit more sense, except for, you know, Adult Gohan. This is still nuts to me. I definitely think Gotenks belongs here. A lot of people dropped Gotenks, and Gotenks is still really, really good. Frieza, pretty tough character to use, but if you do know how to use him, he's pretty good. But it's just insane. So many people are dropping like A+ characters, you know, just for these 5. Honestly, these 6. And not even including BaseVegeta right now. The only reason you're gonna see him is because Sonic Fox puts him so high. But so many people are dropping their day 1 characters to play with these guys here. Most people in Japan, both of these characters are on their team, and there's no, if like, even Team Gohan. So many people are putting these characters on their team, and just they don't even care about their day 1s. It's just like Tachikawa dropped Frieza, insane. Fenrich dropping Bardock just to play. Like, this is just insane to me. GT Goku, Kid Buu. If you're in Japan, you're playing those characters. Gogeta, I always have debates about whether Gogeta is A+ or A. A lot of people say he's S, but he's not even like really close to S. Again, I think Gogeta is good, but he's just not as good as a lot of people want him to be. I just think because he's Gogeta, so many people think so highly of him. Super Saiyan Vegeta has always been good. Again, it's just Super Saiyan Goku is now the best anchor character. It's just strange how they kind of switched. And yeah, I think I'm digging his list. It's a pretty good list. Broly, really, really good character. Probably the only reason he's not S is because of his ability to be fuzzied so easily, even though everybody can be fuzzy these days with the universal fuzzy, especially with Adult Gohan, which is another reason I feel like he's easily S tier and not A+. I just don't understand this choice. I'm gonna keep going back to that every time I look at Adult Gohan's face. There's nothing to say about Krillin again, but other than that, what do you guys think of this list? Do you like this list? Do you enjoy this list? What would you change about this list if it was up to you? Because I think it's a pretty solid list. I think Wawa has made Base Goku a really, you know, tough character. Like, Wawa has made Base Goku a character to be talked about, which is one of the reasons he's in A+. And I know Sonic Fox has Wawa is a disgusting player. Like, he is good, and I think Sonic Fox places Base Goku in A+ because of that reason. Same reason for 18 with Shanks, because Shanks is really good and uses Android 18. But yeah, a lot of these choices make sense, and if you agree with this, let me know down in the comment section below. But I think that's it for this video, because like, I think it's a good list. Can't wait to redo mine, because I know I made a lot of foolish choices when it came down to doing my list, and I want to redeem myself a little bit. And I also am hoping Broly is really good. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please remember that God and anime are always on your side. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and I just want to start letting everybody know that if I get to 1,000 subscribers by January 17th, which is the release date for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, I will be giving away a copy of DBZ Kakarot to one of you guys. Like, just, you can have it because you got me to 1,000 subscribers. So please share this video, subscribe if you're new, and just let's just cruise to the 1,001 subscribers mark, because like, I'm so close, I can taste it, and I've just been grinding like so hard the past like month. I don't know if you guys have realized, but I have not missed an upload in so long, and that is just a feat that I never thought I could really reach. But I'm here and I'm not going anywhere. So again, guys, please subscribe. That's all I ask. But anyways, guys, again, my name is OneEyedBandit. That's all I got for y'all. Peace out.